He possibly looked his best in Toronto.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The 2025 Empro Classic show lineup has been revealed, and in this video we will discuss each competitor one by one. We'll talk about their recent performances, their physical condition, and what to expect from them on stage. And at the end, after a full analysis, I'll also share my top 5 predictions for this exciting show. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Sassan Heirati is a bodybuilder from the UK. His most recent show was the 2025 Toronto Pro, where he took first place and qualified for the Mr. Olympia. That was his 5th pro show of the season, and now the Empro Classic will be his 6th. Sassan has been very active this year, and the passion he's showing tells us he's aiming to make a big impact at the Olympia too. Possibly even a top 10 finish. He doesn't need to compete here since he's already qualified, but he's coming to the Empro Classic for another win and to keep the momentum going. Calderon Frias is a very experienced bodybuilder from Spain. His most recent show was the 2025 New York Pro, where he competed in the 212 division. He was hoping to win, but Francisco took first place and Angel finished second. In the 2024 Mr. Olympia, Angel earned 3rd place in the 212 category, which was his best Olympia result so far. Now for the 2025 Empro Classic, Angel is moving up to the Open division once again. He has competed in the Open before, but whenever he steps out of his 212 class, he usually ends up placing lower. To succeed in the Open class, Angel needs to bring a bigger and more improved physique. He will try his best to show a strong performance this time on the bigger stage. Frederick is a bodybuilder from Germany. His most recent show was the 2025 New York Pro, where he finished in 7th place. Before that, he placed 10th at the FIBO Championship. Now the question is, what changes will Dennis bring in his comeback? The most important thing in bodybuilding is your conditioning. If you are well conditioned, your muscle maturity shows clearly and you can place higher. Dennis already has size, but like many other bodybuilders, he needs to improve his conditioning. Without that, even a good size won't help much. To move up in the rankings, Dennis needs to bring a better, sharper, and more complete physique this time. Musiol is a bodybuilder from Germany. His most recent competition was the 2025 California Pro, where he placed 7th. Before that, he finished 8th at the Pittsburgh Pro, 4th at the FIBO Championship, and 6th at the Detroit Pro Show. That means he has already competed in 4 pro shows this season, and the Empro Classic will be his 5th. The lineup for this show isn't very tough, and some new athletes are competing. So Justin has a good chance to fight for a top 5 spot, but he needs to show some improvements in his physique to make that happen. Antoine Louth is a bodybuilder from Spain, and this show will be his Open division debut. His last competition was the 2023 Mr. Olympia in the Classic Physique category, where he placed 16th. Now, he is moving up to the Open class for the first time. Antoine had a good journey in Classic Physique, but surprisingly, his old Instagram account was removed, and his new one doesn't have many posts yet. The big question is whether moving to the Open class was the right decision or not. From what we've seen, Antoine doesn't seem to have enough size yet to match the bigger Open competitors. The result of this show will tell us if he made the right move or not. Boddanov is representing Spain and making his pro debut at this show. He recently competed at the 2025 NPC Amateur Olympia, where he won first place and earned his IFBB Pro card. His physique looks very aesthetic and his conditioning is already good, which is a great start. However, he still needs to add a bit more muscle mass to compete with the top level pros. Since this is his first pro show, it will be interesting to see how well he performs and what placing he can earn against more experienced athletes. Steph Brooking is a bodybuilder from Belgium, and he is also making his pro debut at this show. He earned his pro card by winning first place at the 2023 NPC William Bonac Pro qualifier. Now he is getting ready to compete in his first ever pro show. His physique is looking good with solid size and shape, but the real test will be on show day, how well he peaks and how sharp his conditioning is. If he comes in properly conditioned, Steph has the potential to earn a top placing in this lineup. Brian Drago is a bodybuilder from the Netherlands and he is also making his pro debut at this show. He won his IFBB Pro card at the 2024 NPC Benelux Pro Qualifier where he placed first. This will be his first pro show and fans are excited to see how he performs. In the recent images, Drago looks impressive from the front, especially his quads and overall muscle detail. However, his back shots still need a lot of improvement. There's a lack of detail, depth and conditioning in the back. So overall, while his physique shows some promise, he still needs more work to compete with the top level pros. Julio Albi is a bodybuilder from Italy and this show will be his pro debut. He recently won first place at the 2024 NPC Flex Weekend Pro Qualifier, which earned him his IFBB Pro card. Julio has a good-looking physique, but the main question is what kind of detail and conditioning he will bring on stage. From the current look, it seems like he has a size issue. His physique is not very big compared to others in the lineup. Still, his shape and structure are nice. If he comes in with great conditioning, he might catch attention even without the size. Clauddio Sergio is a bodybuilder from the UK. His last competition was the 2022 Empro Classic UK, where he placed 11th. Since then, there haven't been any recent physique updates from him, only a few images from last year. In those pictures, Claudio looks massive, but there was no sign of proper conditioning. Now the big question is how he will look on show day. Will he be able to peak correctly and bring the sharp conditioning needed to stand out? If he has that much muscle mass, then conditioning is a must for him to make an impact. For my top 5 predictions at the 2025 Empro Classic, at number 5, I would like to put Kamal Topulu. He may be making his pro debut, but his physique looks sharp and well conditioned, and if he peaks well on show day, he can definitely earn a top spot. At number 4, I'm going with Frederick. He already has the size and if he improves his conditioning, he can move up in the rankings. At number 3, I would place Musiol. He has been consistent this season and with a few improvements, he's ready for a breakthrough placing. Number 2 goes to Calderon. He's one of the most experienced athletes here and always brings dense muscle, but in the open class, he needs a bit more conditioning to beat the top guys. Finally, at number 1, I would like to put Sassan Herati. He's already qualified for Olympia, recently won the Toronto Pro, and the way he's competing this season with full passion and confidence, I believe he can take another win here at Empro Classic. So that's it for the full breakdown and my top 5 predictions for the 2025 Empro Classic. Now it's your turn. Who do you think will win this show? Do you agree with my picks or have your favorites? Let me know your top 5 predictions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a bodybuilding update. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.